Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing another design that I did with OneTigris through their co-design program, where you can submit your ideas, and if they like it, see some merit, they will go and design it. This particular design was a CO2 pouch, just a very small and slimline one, which is this right here. The reason why I wanted this was because as an airsofter, you don't need to carry that many CO2 cartridges. For example, with my Wraith Airsoft buffer tube that I use that uses CO2 canisters, that's good for 120 shots. So having 4 canisters on me, that's plenty. And usually when I'm using that, I'm doing a little bit more long range sniping. So I just didn't need to be carrying, for example, 6 or 12. And I couldn't find anything out there that carried only a little amount. And usually what we were using was, for example, this Condor shotgun pouch. This holds 12. And I used to carry 6 and then put some other gear in the front, but it was just too bulky and I just didn't need that much. So I designed this little pouch here. And OneTigris made it and sent it out to me. It's not based off my original design. My original design was this style with having the little elastic straps inside to hold the shells. But I noticed when they made it, it looked like a mock shotgun shell. So the sizing is pretty good. But with this one, they made it so that each CO2 had its own little pouch. And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, well, it wasn't really my design, but send it to me, let me check it out. And I'm actually pretty impressed with it. I like it. So very small, very slim. As mentioned, it's 4 CO2 canisters, which are these. So I've got 4, because that's what I designed it for. The other good thing is that because they're all separated in their own little pouches, they don't clang against each other. So with the elastic, you sort of, when it's cinched down tight with this, it doesn't make any sound, but there is a little bit of a rattle. You got some loop field here, so if you want to use some patches on the front of it, you can, which I like. But I would like to mention that in future versions of this, because this is the first prototype, I would like to see this panel a little bit bigger so that we can hold our 3x2s and have our bigger patches on here. Just so that we're fully using the real estate that we have right here. So bring that up to 3 inches, or 2 inches actually for height, by 3 inches across for this patch, so that you could use that for that if you want. For the back design, using the Molly system, of course. We designed these straps with these little tabs that come down with the snaps. That works out fine. Getting it onto the PALS webbing and weaving it and then trying to do these up, you have to sort of stick them underneath, which I'll show in a little bit. But these could maybe be like a centimeter. These tabs on the bottom could probably be a little bit longer, like a centimeter longer. So you just have that little bit more of give to be able to tuck it underneath and get that snapped up. But other than that, this does work, and I will show in a little bit of it all done up, because when they were trying to do it, they were having issues, and it works easier when the PALS webbing has been worked in and these have been stretched out a little bit. All right, so as mentioned, there's my original design. Just drawing it up, showing how I wanted the straps and such. This was like another version, but in the end, we went with this style, which worked out. All right, so I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to put a plate carrier up here, and I'm gonna show that pouch attached and show that it can all be done up properly. As you can see, those are done up. They're snapped. Just have to be able to, the pellets webbing has to be a little bit worked in and be the proper size. And if it is, you'll have no issues with that. So I'm just going to move the camera up here. Right up. And as you can see, it's nice and low profile. It's like the same thickness of even my push to talk for my radio. So that's perfect. It's out of the way. It's up higher now too, while the Condor one, all the straps and stuff was down here. It's up higher, so it's out of the way of my mags. I'm probably going to put kill rag in this spot. That's what I used to have in the old pouch before, was my kill rag and the CO2s. Now it's just more low profile, looks a lot cleaner. So yeah, OneTigris did a really good job on this. So I'm gonna just put up on the screen here another version that they made. I haven't received it yet. I'm supposed to have it in a couple weeks, and once I get it, I'm going to do a comparison video of that as well and just show that version. Basically, same style size pouch, just that is set up, for example, like the Condor one with the loops inside. So I'm going to throw that picture up right now. All right, so as you saw there, basically just a very small version that only holds 4, similar to the Condor one, but this holds less of them. So thanks to OneTigris for working with me on this project. I look forward to doing some other projects in the future. I will have a video up of the new Molly panel. I got this next version here, the Gen 6 without the elastic straps that has the Velcro. And I'll be going over that in my next video. So I'm really happy about this, and I'll get into the one change that does need to be done, but then this will probably be going up for sale soon. I was talking to one of the individuals there, and he says that this is getting pretty close to being up for sale, which I appreciate. All right, so if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care.